Alright, howdy folks, good morning. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm out in the garage. I just want to show you that I got some green peppers here that we're going to throw in the freeze dryer. Alright, so as always, let me close my valve here. Sorry, it's hard to film. I'm using my phone here. But I came out here a little while ago and I started the machine, the freeze dryer, and it has to cool the chamber. But I have these green peppers and red peppers that were in the freezer. These were from last season, so we did not get to them to consume. So instead of letting them go bad, I'm gonna freeze dry them. So all I did was I spread them out on these trays, and they were frozen, so I had to thaw them out and spread them out on these trays. And these things are super duper cold. Holy cow! Put the last one in here. Okay, that's all four. And I still have one more gallon bag of them, which equals 2 trays. So I'll probably freeze dry another 2 trays plus some onions. We're gonna go ahead and hit continue. So now it's going through the freezing cycle. So basically, we had these green peppers I grew in the garden, and what I do is I freeze them, and then we take them and use like handfuls at a time in omelets or whatever, soups, stews, whatever. But we had so many that I didn't use them all, so I don't want them to go to waste. So these are going to go into my stockpile of freeze-dried green peppers, of course. So just wanted to show you that we really try not to waste too much around here. Worst case, I could have fed them to the chickens, but we want to be able to use these. We went through a lot of work to start these from seeds, grow the plants, harvest the vegetable, chop them all down, freeze them. You know, it's all a lot of work, takes a lot of time. So this is the next step we're at in you know, preserving our food. All right, howdy folks. We're out here in the garage, and here, let me spin this around. Our process is complete. So we're gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna open up the bleed valve here, and we're gonna release the air. Let's see. It's just hard to reach with my little T-Rex arms. All right. So let's get a look. Okay. Everything is done and dry. So we're gonna get these in the house. Stand by. All right, so as you can see, I got my peppers in the house, and we gotta actually start dealing with these rather quickly because they will start absorbing the moisture in the air. So anyway, we're gonna do different bags today. We're gonna do the Harvest Right bags. I already got 4 of these marked. Each tray is gonna fit in one bag. I got my vacuum sealer. I got my iron sealer, I guess, and then I got a little bit bigger oxygen absorbers that we're gonna use. But I'm not gonna waste any time. I'm gonna get these going and get them sealed up. All right, hopefully you guys can see this all right. Actually, let me adjust that camera a little bit. So these bags do not have the Ziploc zip tie on them like some of the smaller ones do. And all I'm going to do is use my hand to get these in here. And you can hear just how dry they are. Now you can try and lift and dump or get a bigger funnel, things like that. I never try that. Maybe someday. So we got 51% humidity in the room here. Or actually that's outside humidity. So I'm not going to bore you with this whole thing. But I'm basically just going to get these filled. Then I'm going to cut open the oxygen absorbers. Get those inside and seal these up. And I'm not going to waste any time doing it. There's plenty of videos out there. I'm just doing a short video. This is just a how I do. And you're not going to get every single piece. Alright, so I only needed one more oxygen absorber. So I just took an 8-inch bag, sealed one end. That way I can use it in the future too. But I'm going to actually open this whole package. I'm going to take one out of here. And I'm going to seal the rest up in this. And I'll use these for something else. So I'm just going to vacuum seal these. With this sealer is that you got to make sure that this is completely wrinkle free when you seal these, because it will leak. It's not as good as the older machines. I don't know if it's because the iron isn't as hot or what, but that's one thing I noticed. Like this sealed pretty good. We'll double check it. So if there was any wrinkle in here whatsoever, I would reseal it, but that seems like it's sealed up pretty good. I'm just going to throw this one in there, and what I do is I kind of just manipulate this so it kind of stays flat. Wait till it clicks. There it clicks, and I just wait a few more seconds. And that is how we do it, folks. So you can see a good seal there. And that's it. These will go in the stash. And I'll just unplug this stuff, put it away. And what I'm going to be doing is setting up the other set of trays and for a gallon of milk. I only got to do a few more gallons of milk to have a pretty good stash. So just to show you, I already soaked these up. There's hot water in here. These things clean up nicely. That's why I usually just right away when I empty the tray, I let it soak. Let it soak in hot soapy water. So most of the time I hand wash them, and then once in a while I'll run them through the dishwasher and then hand wash them again. I'll actually do it this way so they drain good, but they clean up nice and easy, no problems, just to show you. Alright, so same as last time, I got the tray leveled. I'm just gonna pour this in and fill the tray liberally, but I'm not gonna overfill it. Then I'm gonna put the stackers on. The other 3 trays I'll fill and let this freeze, and I'll throw it in the freeze dryer tomorrow morning. And as you know, I just got done with the peppers.